I said just now that there were no criminals. It appears that I am wrong. Look at this. The commissionaires delivered it this morning. Would you mind reading it to me aloud?
My dear Mr. Sherlock Holmes, there's been a bad business during the night at 3 Lauriston Gardens off the Brixton Road. Our man on the beat saw a light there about 2 in the morning, and as the house was an empty one, suspected that something was amiss. He found the door open, and in the front room, which is bare of furniture, discovered the body of a gentleman, well dressed and having cards in his pocket bearing the name Enoch J. Dreba, Cleveland, Ohio, USA. There had been no robbery, nor is there any evidence as to how the man met his death. There are marks of blood in the room, but there's no wound upon his person. We are at a loss as to how he came into the empty house. Indeed, the whole affair is a puzzler. If you can come round to the house any time before 12, you'll find me there. I have left everything in status quo until I hear from you. If you're unable to come, I shall give you fuller details and would esteem it a great kindness if you would favor me with your opinions. Yours faithfully, Tobias Gregson.
Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yarders. He and Lestrade are the pick of a bad lot. They're both quick and energetic, but conventional, shockingly so. They have their knives into one another too. They are as jealous as a pair of professional beauties. There will be some fun over this case if they are both put upon the scent.
Surely there's not a moment to be lost. Shall I go and order you a cab?
I'm not sure about whether I shall go. I am the most incurably lazy devil that ever stood in shoe leather. However, I can be spry at times.
Why, it's just such a chance as you've been longing for.
My dear fellow, what does it matter to me? Supposing I unravel the whole matter, you may be sure that Grayson, Lestrade, and company will pocket all of the credit. That comes of being an unofficial personage.
But he begs you to help him.
Yes, he knows that I am his superior, and he acknowledges it to me, but he would cut his tongue out before he would own it to any third person. However, we may as well go and have a look. I shall work it out on my own hook. I may have a laugh at them if I have nothing else. Come on, get your hat.
You wish me to come?
Yes, if you have nothing better to do.
You don't seem to give much thought to the matter at hand.
No data yet. It is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment.
You will have your data soon. This is the Brixton Road, and that is the house, if I'm not very much mistaken.
So it is. Stop, driver, stop! Let's go the remainder of the way on foot.
I had imagined that Sherlock Holmes would at once have hurried into the house and plunged into a study of the mystery. Nothing appeared to be further from his intention. With an air of nonchalance, which under the circumstances seemed to me to border on affectation, he lounged up and down the pavement and gazed vacantly at the ground, the sky, the opposite houses, and the line of railings. I saw him smile and heard him utter an exclamation of satisfaction. There were many marks of footsteps upon the wet clay soil, but since the police had been coming and going over it, I was unable to see how my companion could hope to learn anything from it. Still, I had had such extraordinary evidence of the quickness of his perceptive faculties that I had no doubt that he could see a great deal which was hidden from me.
It is indeed kind of you to come. I've had everything left untouched.
Except that if a herd of buffaloes had passed along, there could not be a greater miss. No doubt, however, you had drawn your own conclusions, Gregson, before you permitted this to happen.
I've had so much to do inside the house. My colleague, Mr. Lestrade, is here. I had relied upon him to look after this.
With two such men as yourself and Lestrade upon the ground, there will not be much more for a third party to find out.
I think we've done all that we can do. It's a queer case, though, and I know your taste for such things.
You did not come here in a cab?
No, sir.
Nor Lestrade?
No, sir.
Then let us go and look at the room.
This case will make a stir, sir. It beats anything I have seen, and I am no chicken.
There is no clue.
None at all.
You are sure that there is no wound?
Positive.
Then of course this blood belongs to the murderer, if a murder has been committed. It reminds me of the circumstances attendant of the death of Van Jensen of Uruk in the year 34. Do you remember the case, Gregson?
No, sir.
Read it up. You really should. There is nothing new under the sun. It has all been done before. He has not been moved at all.
No more than is necessary for the purpose of our investigation.
You can take him to the mortuary now. There is nothing more to be learned.
The devil? There's been a woman here. It's a woman's wedding ring!
Check. Sorry, that was a little too weird.
Hi, this is Mike Morrione, the director of Jackson Community Studio. The short film you've just experienced is a demonstration of our studio's capabilities, made in collaboration with the Baker Street West players and our studio's supporters Tim and Jack, who all gave so generously of their time. 20 years ago, I became fascinated with the technology of color key cinematography, first with blue screen and now green screen. I learned how to create digital sets and animations using 3D and editing software. Once I was proficient with the software, I wrote my first script. I called it The Quest. I organized actors and crew for weekend filming. The now 20-year-old result is available on my YouTube channel. After I retired from a technical career, the feeling I had when I created a story and imagined how it would look came back to me. So, 20 years later, I'm introducing Jackson Community Studio, a place where your visions can be realized. Our goal is to provide resources for those wanting to bring a story to life and to provide entertainment, education, or art. We draw on the resources of our community to operate with volunteers for the film crew, actors, and scriptwriters. We use Blender and DaVinci Resolve software for our digital sets and editing. Both are free to download, and we will be glad to teach you how to use them. If you would like to join with us and you want to experience, say, going to another planet, you can imagine it and then just do it like this at Jackson Community Studio.